Hello and welcome to another one of ADemonic's review and trophy review. Today's game, the first-person survival horror game Outlast. Outlast is once again a survival horror game taking place in Colorado when the main character Miles goes towards is called upon to visit a insane asylum as he is a news reporter to find out what's actually going on in this very weird insane asylum that was actually, I believe, actually an insane asylum hospital, and finding out what's going on there and what's going on with the story and why actually the prisoners kept these, so to speak, have necessarily taken over and run over the place. In this game, its game mechanics are you necessarily have the options of either run, hide, or die. There's other mechanics in the game, or necessarily you are once again a news reporter, so you are equipped with your cam, which I will equip as soon as this little mini cutscene here. The camcorder allows you to actually record things as, once again, he's a news reporter, to go ahead and for one of the collectibles, as you'll see here. Another thing that is equipped with this camcorder is it does have a remember, night vision. Night vision allows you to just see through the dark. This does drain your battery, which you will see in the upper right hand corner. There are batteries that are scattered around, so that way you can go ahead and recharge. Of course, harder difficulties give you less batteries. There are less batteries in the world, and there are less batteries. You also are able to hold less batteries. Of course, this being a normal, you're able to hold 10. I believe on insane, you're only able to hold 2. There are 4 different difficulties for this game. No, sorry, 3. Unless I'm losing it. Normal, sorry. There's 4. Insane being the hardest. So one of the few mechanics that this game has, other than hiding, is necessarily you're able to open and shut doors. The doors you can use when you're being chased to close the door behind you, so that way the person behind you has to necessarily smash the door in, and that gives you time to hide. You can also use necessarily a peek option that's completely useless, that allows you to peek outside the room in case someone is walking by. And essentially, I've honestly never really used it gameplay-wise mechanic. Maybe when I was first playing this game and trying to figure out how the game works. Now with Outlast, this game, being a survival horror, is pretty terrifying when you first play the game. Myself personally, and pretty much most people I've known that I know play this game have had a hard time playing this game, not necessarily because it's hard, but just because of its great job of creating an atmosphere of horror elements, as you are this helpless human just trying to navigate through an insane asylum with pretty much everything in here wants you dead. This is one of the mechanics. So I've been hiding. The game should take, at least for me, it took around 10 hours to beat it the first time. Necessarily, that is what dying took. With dying, repeating a few parts, necessarily just cowering in fear. Waiting and waiting for things like this where the guy's supposed to smash through the door, but he's not. This game now, with this game, is that it necessarily is a horror game, so that does turn off a lot of people for the game. But myself, I'm not necessarily into horror games, but I do highly suggest everyone at least give it a try. Speak out. I just glitched the game because I have no idea where the guy went. But outside that, the interesting story of finding out what's going on here. And what the insane captives, quite unique. I strongly suggest play it.
Get back!
Yeah, they're kind of weak. But outside that, that is necessarily the review of the game. We're necessarily going to be moving on to the trophy review of the game. This game does have 11 trophies. Outside DLC. The 11 trophies are Educate, which is collect 15 documents and 15 recordings. There is Punish, which is finish the game. There's Polarizer, which is collect all documents and complete all recordings. There's also the secret trophies of Illuminate, Flushed, Soak, and Encapsulate, which is actually just story related, which are certain objectives you do as you play out the game. The most known trophy and the most hardest trophies in the game, and necessarily just a hard trophy in general, is finishing the game on Insane. Now, as this game does has difficulties, Insane is its hardest setting. What you necessarily have to do is beat the game without dying, as dying will reset your death. Will reset you to the beginning of the game. My suggestions with the game is, of course, play it on normal or whatever settings you want. Do every trophy in the game, and then when you're ready, go ahead and try it on Nightmare, which is the difficulty underneath it. Beat it. When you're done with that, go back, play the game again, or at least play parts of the game that you either died on or had trouble figuring out what to do. And then when you're ready with that, go ahead and go ahead and play it on Insane. Of course, if you actually don't want to do that, extra work or anything like that, of course you can always watch my videos, which my video of me speed running it on stream, which the link will be in the description below. But with that, I will necessarily give you those 11 trophies. Up. And I just now realized 11 trophies, which includes DLC, which unfortunately I do not have. Whatever. The trophies are actually 8. I do apologize. Correcting myself on video. So with that, if this video did help you, you can go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe for more reviews and trophy reviews. And this is Demonic out.